you guys, this is Skye. Today I will be filming my first YouTube video. So I hope you guys will like and subscribe below. I'll be filming an everyday makeup tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. First I'm going to use a moisturizer by MAC. It's the oil control because I have very oily skin. And this is the only product that I'll be using today that's not drugstore. So I just take a pea size and I place it really in my T area. And I kind of like rub it out everywhere. I don't put much on my forehead just because I don't really put most of my products there. And then next I like to start on my eyebrows. So I first like to brush my eyebrows out. Guys, I'm so nervous right now. It's my first time doing this. I haven't had my eyebrows threaded in like 2 months, so I guess that's good for how long it's been, but that needs to be done. And so I use 2 different things to do my eyebrows. I use a pencil to trace my brows, and then I use a brow pomade to kind of like fill them in. So the pencil that I'm using today is the Wet n Wild brow eyeliner, and it's in brown. And normally when I do my eyebrows and I'm tracing them, I kind of try to do a really light stroke just because it's easier to blend all of it. Of course, eyebrows are supposed to look a little similar but not exactly like twins, so don't judge me. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with the NYX brow pomade in Espresso. And I don't encourage people to use black, but at first that's what I was using. But right now I've been using Espresso and it kind of works okay. It depends on like what kind of like look you're going for. And since this is an everyday makeup look, I kind of use the Espresso for it to kind of be light, but you know, not just too much. And I start filling them in from the tail of my brow first, and it's really light strokes, even though it may look different on your end. It's light, and I really go in lighter as I go closer to the inside. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the other brow. Every time I do my eyebrows, I really struggle with at least one eyebrow. And it changes, but mainly it's this one right here. So now I'm going to my favorite part of doing my eyebrows is concealing them. Because I feel like before it kind of makes them look ratchet, but then when you conceal them, it just brings it all together. So the concealer that I use is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fun. And I like to start from the top of my brow at the bottom and kind of like lightly spread the product out. And it's kind of like tracing my brow like I did with the pencil, and I go to the top also and do the same thing. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other brow. Now I'm going to take this flat brush here, and it's really an eyeliner brush, but I use it to basically blend out my concealer around my brows. So that's what we're gonna do. I kind of like take that concealer, which is why I love this brush. Like, because it's just move the concealer around, but not too, you know, too much. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not to let it dry because it will become more difficult to blend. Now I'm doing the same thing to the other brow. And when doing your makeup, it's all about doing the same thing to this other side as you did to one side. And with this part, even though it looks like I'm not finished, I'm just gonna leave it like it is. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit more. And then I'm gonna start and I'm gonna apply my primer. The primer that I love to use, and it's only like $5, is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And I don't have a problem with pores, but I just like the fact that it's a silicone type primer. So it kind of leaves my skin, my skin feeling a little like babyish. For the purposes of the dark areas that I have, I'm going to use an orange corrector today to kind of like clear up those dark areas. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal orange corrector, and I'm just applying a really small amount under my eyes to the area where my mustache is, and I have a few dark spots on my chin. So but for the purposes of this video, and to those who may have, you know, more problems with dark spots, I'm kind of going to show you like how I apply the orange corrector. So you guys know that on Snapchat, if you follow me, I'm always talking about this product because it's the best. Take a small amount and just put it on each side of my face, and then add a small amount to the butt of my beauty blender. You guys are not used to wearing a wig when I do my makeup. I'm normally wigless. It's just more comfortable, and I can get like every inch of my face when I don't have a wig on. And although this looks very like orange, it's probably because the orange corrector is moving, but even when I don't conceal with orange corrector, this product looks very orange at first, but after it oxidizes, it blends and, you know, blends in with my skin. Okay, I'm done blending. So when I'm done with that, I kind of like to help my BB cream oxidize. So I spray my face with setting spray. This is the only other product that I'll be using that's not drugstore or beauty supply material. And this is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. A small amount over my face and let, you know, the BB cream oxidize. Okay, so just let that oxidize out of my eye. And while I'm doing that, I kind of like to just sit and listen to music. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I let my BB cream oxidize or whatever it's gonna do. It's probably still gonna oxidize a little more, but I think the setting spray helped it a whole lot. So for concealers, I'm using affordable concealers, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealers. I'm using two because when I do my everyday makeup look, I never know like what may happen that day, who might ask me to go somewhere with them later on that night. So I kind of like for my highlight under my eyes to be bright, whether it's a glam look or just chill look, whatever I'm trying to do, I just need that to be bright. So what I use is Fawn and Cool Tan. I put Fawn on first and then I put Cool Tan on top, but today I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna use Cool Tan first and then put Fawn on top. Now I'm just gonna take the shade Fawn and basically place it right on top of that, but right here. And it really doesn't matter how you do this. That's just how I do it. I'm taking the same beauty blender that I used to apply my BB cream, but I'm taking the more pointy part and I'm gonna blend it out. I like to start kind of like, just watch. So after that, I kind of like to go ahead and just spray, you know, my face again with setting spray and then start on my eyes. I'm gonna let that sit and I'll be back. I'm adding a little more of the Cool Tan just because I took a longer break than expected. I get to talking and I don't know how to stop. So I'm just gonna blend it out, and this time I'm just gonna go straight in after I blend and set this. Now I'm gonna go in with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder and just set those areas that I highlighted. Well, with the everyday makeup look, I don't cream contour. I really never cream contour. I did recently purchase a foundation stick to cream contour with, and when I went on vacation I was using that to kind of like test it out to see how I like it. I really don't like cream contouring, and I wanted to start back, but I kind of like, you know, trying it again just reminded me of why I stopped in the first place. It's just too much work, and I just feel like it's just too much, more like drag, and I don't want those vibes. I want it to be kind of like glammed up but natural at the same time. So what I do to create a contour, and it's really not a contour, it's just really, like I said, to just bring everything together on my face. I kind of like find where my jaw, like this area where it should be contour, and I'll put the powder right below it, setting powder, to kind of like just create that natural contour, and it's not gonna be so harsh as if I was using an actual like darker cream to contour. So I kind of like to let that sit, and then I go ahead and I just create the eye look. And I'm using a mineral contour face powder palette that I got from a beauty supply store, and it's the brand Starry. It was only $2.99, but as you can see, I use it a whole lot. So everything that's expensive is just not like the best, and everything that's cheap is not horrible. And I'm going into this shade right here, and I'm gonna dust it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna go right into my crease and then blend it upwards. As you can see, I'm really not putting this product on my eyelids because I kind of want to make it look like I actually did something with my eyes, but I'm really not. As you can see, I'm just putting it right in the crease and I'm blending it up as if it was a transition color as well. And when I say you can do this eye look for a night out with the girls, it's just like really simple but cute at the same time. Especially if you want to like get you some wings going on with the eyeliner. But for an everyday makeup look, especially if you're just like going to class or just going to work, I wouldn't suggest that you wear like do a winged eyeliner. I just feel like this a little more for like going out at night looks. So once I'm done with that, I like to go ahead and just basically dust away that setting powder. That I want to use is from Black Radiance. It's the True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And when I say this powder is bomb.com, it's bomb.com. This is another very affordable product. You can get it at Walmart. They sell it now. I'm not sure if Walgreens sells it, but I know Target and Walmart sells it. I kind of like bake. I didn't bake that long, but I baked enough to like make sure that it lasts. And then now I'm going to basically take this and I'm gonna kind of like be more precise and set my contour. Is the contour powder that's in the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour, medium to dark. Again, I'm just gonna go into that with this brush. It's a contouring brush. It's made for creams, but I use it for my powder, and you'll see why I use it. I take that, I dust it off, and I kind of place it in one area. Right there. And now I'm gonna take a smaller actual powder contour brush and blend it out. Let me get my handy dandy mirror. How you contour is really your choice. This is just like my way of like just doing my makeup. Some people like when they apply the powder that they're going to use to contour with, they like to drag it out, like trace the entire contour. I don't like to do that. I just feel like it just creates more problems. So I just like to place a little bit and blend it out. Like I said, there's always an area that's like really like hard, like one side is really hard and not wanting to act right, and that's this side today. So once I'm done with that, I like to go ahead and just kind of like bronze. So I'm going to the Kiss Contour Kit, Kiss Professional Contour Kit, and this is in Deep Profound. And I'm taking this last shade right here, and I'm taking this brush, this Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face. Just bring some color back. And I know like you're thinking like you already contoured, but it's really a big difference. This step is really optional. Like, it's not something that I do all the time, but it's kind of like something that I just feel like it makes a difference in my makeup. And I'm making these weird faces because I'm trying to see like where I want to stop this product. I don't want it to bring it all the way to like the inner parts of my lips. Just right there on the cheek area. And if you need to add more product, do so. But just know that your makeup oxidizes, so don't use too much. Then I want to take this same shade and kind of like go in my forehead area, in the corners, and just dab that there. Just so I can bring color back and my whole forehead don't look like I added highlighter to it. Now, this is a really simple everyday look. This is just something really quick and really easy that I know will be pretty but chilled. Now I'm gonna take this same brush, dip it back in it a little bit, and apply it to my jawline, just so everything can just be evenly together. And as you can see, this is how I'm doing it. And then I'm just dip it back in there, dust it off, and do the same. So this is an everyday look, so I'm not gonna do eyeliner, but I'm definitely gonna add mascara before I put on my lashes. The lashes that I'm going to be using today are my all-time favorite lashes. So this is the Salon Perfect Go Glam Multi-Pack. It's very pricey, so I'm just gonna take my mascara, and the mascara that I use is the Maybelline New York, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express mascara. I want my eyelashes, my real lashes, to be sprayed out, so when I put the false lashes on, it kind of like just comes together. Right now, I'm just basically applying my lashes. I was gonna do it off camera, but kind of want you guys to just like witness me doing it myself. So I look at I look for the shorter end, and I apply it to the inner part of my eye. A lot of people say lashes is so hard to apply, and I feel like it's easy. I just feel like everybody has those days where the lashes don't want to do right. But for the most part, it's very easy. Do you see how much like this just kind of like took the look to like a more like a different level? Or maybe I'm just like, and then I'm just gonna apply. Yes, I use hair glue, so don't be trying to call me ratchet. Don't be trying to talk bad about me. I use hair glue because eyelash glue just don't work out for me. And I'm not gonna go through the struggle with some eyelash glue. Just not. See, this one is not wanting to work. Good thing about, even though hair glue is dark, it dries on dark, it's removable once it dries. So I can definitely like let this dry and try to like take it off. So now that my lashes are applied, I'm just basically gonna go over my face with that same powder brush. Well, actually, let me do, I have all this in, so I'm gonna do another layer of powder, and the powder that I'm gonna use is Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. And since I am finishing the look, this is the perfect powder to use. So now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna spray my face with my Fix Plus setting spray, and then I'm just gonna let that basically like soak in a little bit and do the final touches. So you guys, I'm back. I applied my lashes. I did my mascara for my bottom lashes off camera, and I also went ahead and applied my highlighter for my glow off camera. The highlighter that I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Kind of use all 4 shades in that palette, mixed them together, and kind of like created my own highlight. So yeah, that was another product that I use that's not affordable. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish off with my lip. You guys know that I don't use any other lip liner. This is another product. This product is affordable, y'all. You can pay, well, maybe not, because other lip liners are like $3, I'm sorry. But this one, this MAC Chestnut lip liner is so worth it. Let's talk about favorite features of your body. My lips are my favorite just because I don't have to like do a whole lot when I'm lining my lips to kind of create like full lips. Like they're already full. So hands down. Now I'm gonna take the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in satin ribbon, and I'm gonna put that on the inside. I normally put Vaseline on my lips before I do anything else, even before I apply my moisturizer to my face, but for some reason my Vaseline is missing out of my little kit. I don't know what I did with it. I had it last night, so I know it's somewhere at the house. And the Vaseline just keeps my lips moisturized and helps from creasing. So as you can see, like they're a little chapped. And I'm just adding a little more of this for insurance. And you guys know, if you want to leave it like this, you can. To kind of clean it up, you can go back in with your lip liner if you want. You can leave it like this, and this is like the finishing product. But let me just go ahead and just give myself life with this MAC Fix Plus setting spray, and I just love this stuff. Like, it's like the best. And my hair looks a hot mess. This rag is coming down, but this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to like and subscribe below, and comment. Let me know how you like the video. Let me know what you want to see next. Yeah, and just to like be extra, because I kind of just don't like to leave my lips like this, I'm gonna go in with my, it's another product. All of these products that's like not affordable are by MAC. Like, so let's just let you know, like, I love MAC and I'll never just stop buying things from MAC. They just create really good products for people of color. And I'm using MAC lip gloss and Nice Buzz to go over that. So, you know, like I said, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want to see next, and I'll definitely try to create those looks for you guys. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy and see you next time. Bye.